Hello, Aries, and welcome to your weekend guidance tarot reading. I want to start by saying thank you for all the love and support that I've seen this far on the channel. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel as well as getting the message out to the collective, so thank you for that. If you find the message is helpful or does resonate with your situation, feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. I upload messages daily. So, Aries. Let's see what we got going on here for you for September 6th through the 8th. Weekend guidance tarot reading. Blessed but juicy, and it was in the reverse. That means reading a protection message. So Aries, blessed symbolizes being blessed, spiritually guided, something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected may come your way. Okay, but remember that card was in the reverse. So the tribe symbolizes community, belonging to a community, belonging to a tribe, being seen and understood by others, playing your part in a community, right? So I'm going to read the protection message for blessed because it came out in the reverse, and I really feel like there's hidden meanings in certain things like that. So here's your protection message, Aries, for September 6th through the 8th. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desire or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. I really get the sense here, Aries, that you are blessed, okay? You are being spiritually guided. There may be some situation in your life where you have hit rock bottom. And I feel like if you have, what the tribe is symbolizing is going within, seeking your community for relief, for guidance, for just a friendly reminder that you matter and that people do need you. There is a part that you play. Sometimes when we hit rock bottom in any area of our life, whether we lose a job, we lose a person that we're close to, ultimately when we hit rock bottom, what that means is we've lost something. And I feel like when we go through these things, when we go through these traumas in our life, going and seeking people that have gone through same situations, same scenarios, can help us process and help us to see, how blessed we truly are in our situation. May even help us see the hidden meaning, the hidden message there is, right? Because there's hidden meanings in everything. You just have to seek it. So let's see here, Aries, what we can get for blessed and the tribe. Most important message for Aries spirit. What does Aries need to see? Well, we got the Two of Swords with the Death card here. Most important message. So I get the sense that you're going to be making a decision, okay? I feel like what you've gone through has brought you to this point, okay? And I feel like it's ultimately broken down what you thought your belief systems were, right? What you thought your values and beliefs were. I feel like there's been a lot of secrets that have been revealed. A lot of information was hidden from you, and once this information came forward, it caused this tower moment. It caused this destruction in your life. It caused this ending. I get the sense that this was in relationships, okay? That this has really made you unemotional to this scenario, emotionally unavailable. Ultimately, it's brought you to this conclusion, this completion of a cycle. I get this sense, Aries, that before you went through this with this person, there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of arguing, it was like a battle every day. But I feel like you're coming out of this. You're ending these shenanigans, okay, is the sense that I'm getting. Now, understand that coming out of any tower moment, any loss, any ending, there's going to be a little confusion, a little disorganized, disorientated, feeling conflicted, not being able to focus, okay? But ultimately, once you get through this cycle, this transition, you're going to be more emotionally fulfilled, but you're going to know exactly what it is that you want. You're going to know exactly what you want out of relationships and why. You're going to get clarity within yourself, but also clarity on your emotions, okay? Digging deep and really getting clear on what it is that you want out of relationships and why. Once you release these outdated belief systems and really get clear on what it is that you want, Aries, out of relationships and why, you're going to bring in this 10 of Cups relationship, right? Where you guys work together. You guys can work together as a family, work together as a business. You guys work well together. But you had to go through this to get to this. And really, what the Strength card symbolizes is understanding that process. What the World card symbolizes is understanding that process that you've had to go through. So, Aries, you are blessed. It's not transformations, tower moments. Really, the Death card symbolizes the death of ego, okay? So that's not an easy process to go through. Something very drastic usually has to take place for your ego to die, okay? For you to really be hit hard at home and readjust, realign the way you're thinking. Especially if it's a person who has always had their needs met by outer sources. That's a really hard transformation to go through. For instance, like a child who's always had their needs met by their parents, and then they turn 18 and they get thrown into the real world where they have to get their own job and their needs are no longer met. That's sometimes a hard pill to swallow for people if they aren't set up properly. That's kind of what the transformation that you're going through is going to feel like. So it's not going to be easy. There's going to be days where you're going to be indecisive, not knowing. That's why having a community, having a network of people around you is so important. It's going to help you to keep the balance, right? And stay in this routine when everything else is chaotic. So let's get some psychic tarot. I normally would use the fairy tarot here, but it's a little worn and weathered. I don't know, we'll see. I gave it a rest for a minute. That is one of my favorite decks, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the psychic tarot. This is a good deck too whenever I am needing answers for my own scenario or people close to me and I don't really need this backstory. I will instantly pull this psychic tarot out. This is one of the best decks to just get down to the nitty gritty. So Aries, trapped in fear. It's the first card out. All right, well, there you have it. Trapped in fear. I really get the sense here, Aries, that you are really afraid to move forward. Maybe not knowing the path you're going to take, not knowing how the outcome's going to be. The unknown is what scares you, okay? Really go in. Solitude, the solitude card is like the Hanged Man. It symbolizes taking a step back, taking a break, going within, and really getting clear on what it is that you want out of life, out of these situations, and why. You really have to get clear on these things. Sometimes people don't want to go through this process. You're going to be hung up in these cycles until you get clear on what it is that you want out of your life. Set these goals, set these standards, get clear on the things you enjoy, what makes you happy, what gives you energy. Also get clear on what takes your energy. All these things are very important. You're going to have to go through this self-discovery process. It's not going to be easy. We have the Death card twice here. Transformation is the Death card. You are going through a spiritual transformation. You have the strength to get through this. You have what it takes, the tools that you need. But in order to get this 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles that you long for, that you desire, Aries, you really have to hone in on these lessons and get clear, get crystal clear on your intentions, what it is that you really want out of this situation and why. Why is so pertinent in the longevity of being able to carry out your goals. If you know your why and you have a strong why that's deep emotionally rooted, you're going to stick to the routine no matter what, and you're going to push through it. So really, Aries, I know it's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. Learn to ebb and flow with the energy. When you're not feeling up to it, take a break. When you have energy to do things, accomplish those goals. But that's why getting clear on what you want is going to help with that ebb and flow. So you're going to know on the days that you don't have energy, those are the days that you're going to be able to really focus on the mundane tasks, like the things that you don't need a lot of energy, maybe replying to emails or writing out certain documents. And then those days that you have all the energy in the world, you're going to want to put it towards building up certain brands, or conquering that business plan, or really honing in on that 5-year goal, right? And the steps that you need to take to get there. Learning to ebb and flow with that energy is going to be pertinent in this process. Okay? Also getting clear on what it is that you will and won't accept. I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to go, that's why I don't go into all this stuff in all these readings. Really, I'm in the process of putting together a self-discovery map and journey. It's a process. This is all brand new, but that's why I created this channel, was to help people along their self-discovery journey. So, look, Aries, if this self-discovery journey is something that you're interested in, these readings are going to incorporate stuff like this all the time. Okay, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment below, and I'll try to help when I can with what I can. But I really feel like you're going through a transformation, and it's not going to feel like rainbows and lollipops all the time until you get to the end of it. And then you're going to look back, and you're not even going to be the same person, and you're going to be glad that you released all of that junk. Trust me, I only speak from experience, okay? So, Aries, that is your message, okay? Thank you so much for all your love and support. I do love you. Hugs from afar. I really, positive vibes. I know transformations aren't easy. I've gone through a transformation myself, okay? I was in a depression for about 9 months. It was very, very tired. I slept a lot. So you can do this. You got this. You have the spiritual strength, okay? Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.